Hey, welcome back to FinTech Innovate AI, where we break down complex financial concepts and turn them into simple, actionable steps. Today, we're tackling a topic that's both crucial and often overwhelming: how to build an emergency fund from scratch, especially if you're living paycheck to paycheck. If you've ever felt stressed out by surprise bills or wondered where the money goes after paying all the essentials, this video is for you. Why you need an emergency fund. Before we dive into the how, let's talk about why you need an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Unexpected expenses are bound to come up, whether it's a medical bill, car repair, or even losing your job. Without an emergency fund, those surprises can leave you scrambling to pay bills, relying on credit cards, or worse, going into debt, and debt is a slippery slope. Once you start using credit cards to cover expenses, it's easy to fall behind and accumulate more interest charges. But here's the thing, it's not about having a massive income. It's about taking small, consistent steps to prepare for those unexpected moments. Building an emergency fund doesn't need to be intimidating. You don't need to put away thousands of dollars in one go. Starting small can still make a big impact. So, let's break down exactly how you can get started today. Step 1. Set a clear goal. The very first thing you need to do is set a clear goal for your emergency fund. Now, financial experts usually recommend saving enough to cover 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses, but I get it, that number can sound a little daunting, especially if you're just starting out. So, instead of focusing on that big, overwhelming number right away, start small. Set a more manageable target, like $500 or $1,000. This is just enough to cover immediate expenses like a car repair or a medical copay. Having a specific goal gives you a target to work toward, and it makes the whole process feel more achievable. For example, if you want to aim for $1,000, break that down into smaller milestones. Maybe your first milestone is $250. Once you hit that, you'll feel more motivated to continue saving, and before you know it, you'll have that full $1,000 set aside. A goal without a plan is just a wish, and setting that target is the first step in making your emergency fund a reality. Step 2. Cut back on non-essential spending. Now that you have a goal in mind, it's time to take a look at your current spending habits. One of the most effective ways to free up money for your emergency fund is by cutting back on non-essential expenses. Look, I know cutting back isn't always fun, but small changes can make a huge difference over time. Maybe you're eating out more than you realize, or there are subscription services you're paying for but barely use. These little expenses can add up quickly without you even noticing. Take a week to track where your money is going. It'll give you a clearer picture of where you can cut back. It's all about prioritizing your financial future. Step 3. Automate your savings. Here's a game changer: automating your savings. This is one of the easiest ways to ensure you're consistently putting money aside without having to think about it. Set up an automatic transfer from your main checking account to a separate savings account every time you get paid. You don't have to start big. Even $25 or $50 per paycheck can add up significantly over time. By automating your savings, you're essentially paying yourself first, before that money has a chance to disappear into bills or unnecessary spending. It takes the decision-making out of the equation and ensures that you're steadily building your emergency fund. Think of it like setting and forgetting. The best part is, you won't have to worry about remembering to transfer money. You'll be saving automatically without any extra effort on your part. Step 4. Find extra income. Sometimes, your current income just isn't enough to meet your savings goals, and that's okay. The good news is, there are plenty of ways to boost your income without needing to get a second full-time job. You can start by freelancing in your area of expertise, selling things you no longer use, or even picking up extra hours at your current job. Many side hustles allow you to earn extra cash without a huge time commitment. For example, if you're good at writing, graphic design, or social media management, there are endless freelance opportunities online. You can also look into gig economy jobs like delivering food or running errands. The extra income you bring in can go directly into your emergency fund, helping you reach your savings goals faster. The key here is to get creative and make the most of the skills or resources you already have. Step 5. Stay consistent and don't give up. Lastly, remember that consistency is what will ultimately get you to your goal. Building an emergency fund doesn't happen overnight, and it's easy to get discouraged if you don't see huge results right away. Even if you can only add a small amount each month, that's still progress. Celebrate those small victories, like reaching your first $100 or $500. These little milestones will keep you motivated and remind you that you're moving in the right direction. Financial security doesn't happen overnight. It's built over time, one small choice at a time. Every step you take brings you closer to financial freedom and peace of mind. Let me know in the comments, what's one small change you're making today to start building your emergency fund? Stay financially smart. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, and subscribe to FinTech Innovate AI for more actionable financial tips. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.